I've decided not to involve Saemon Havarian in our plans to get inside the Amkethran Monastery to face Balthazar. Saemon may be a useless scoundrel, but I will not have him die on my watch. The 6 of us should be more than a match to get inside, even if it means taking the front entrance. We've defeated every other Bhaal Spawn we've encountered, and if Balthazar was creating a mercenary army, then he cannot be that powerful, at least against the 6 of us. I'm really looking forward to this all ending. When the last of the Bhaal Spawn are gone, we can then go north, to Am. I will see about returning to Imnisvale and becoming their ranger once again. If that doesn't work out, because either they already got themselves a new ranger or they don't want me back, well then I have all of Am to look at to find a new home. I'm sure we will do some traveling and defeating some other evil somewhere over the next few years, but I just don't want that to be the sole focus of my life. I haven't really had much of any chance to just relax since I left Candlekeep. No, those few weeks each at the Ducal Palace in Baldur's Gate after the death of my brother and in Sultan Esselar after Irenicus was killed don't really count when there was a year of running, hiding, fighting, and torture around it all. But I sense it's nearly over. Only a very short time more, and we can then take a deep breath, relax, doing anything but adventuring, and start to look forward to what we'll be doing for the rest of our lives. Well, which could also include adventuring, but not just as how it's been in the last year. As for this village Amkethran, I can only hope that it will be okay after Balthazar has been removed. I can donate some gold to help them, which I plan to do, but I will not be remaining here to see to their safety. That is up to their king. Speaking of which, I've said this before, I think paying a visit to the King of Tethir on our way out, in order to get the enormous bounty on my head removed, is also something that must be done, or I will not be able to settle down anywhere without looking over my shoulder. 100,000 gold is a bounty on a whole other league than anything I've ever heard of before. And yes, it's on yours truly, Orin of Candlekeep. The future. Yes, all of us are looking forward to it. You see, in my mind, this is already over. No more Bhaal Spawn. No more Bhaal. Just Orin. And my beloved Ajantis. And whoever else is going to come with us for the next little while. So, no battle with Saemon Havarian, huh? Well, that's a bit of a disappointment.
It will be done. Certainly.
He does need justice coming his way. But the only thing we can do now, with Sendai and Abazagul dead, we have to go and confront Balthazar. Somehow I must find a way into the monastery and confront Balthazar, though I suspect one of us will not survive the encounter. Meaning him. Alright, so we must go confront Balthazar. Well, we have our defenses up. Here's some of their guards. It's her! Destroy her! In the name of all that is righteous! It is not righteous what you're doing. Not at all. Well, there's quite a lot of them. Not righteous. We need to be able to deal with large crowds right now.
You asked for it.
That just didn't work. Try it again. Got a couple of them. Alright, that worked. So, we have the monastery gate key now. Lots of gems, some gold.
Certainly.
Oh, there's another one.
Death comes.
Two more.
Feel its icy breath.
Faster than Chiquita Fast Paws.
seems that Aerie has gained in skill. She has an additional priest spell, level 7 priest spell. Comet. Okay, so she has Resurrection, she has Globe of Blades, Storm of Vengeance, or Summon Diva. This is pretty powerful. Casting a spell causes the earth to shake and the heavens to boil with blood and energy. All enemies of the caster are struck down by acidic rain, earthquakes, and lightning. Oh, she also does have earthquake. It's a lot of spells that she has. These are just her priest spells. Alright. 4 out of 6 of us have some kind of regeneration on us, but helps speed up that process. Okay, let's go in and face Balthazar. Okay, we're inside. There's another gate.
It appears I made the right decision in joining you after all.
Wow. Okay, suddenly it's very huge in here. I don't know which way to go. Let's try the left side. I almost always go for the right. Let's go left this time. Oh, there's Balthazar.
Your presence here shows me how foolish I have been in gathering my army of mercenaries. I truly regret my wasted efforts at the expense of Amkethran's citizens.
I know your secret, Balthazar. You were working with Abazagal and Sendai. I suppose it may have appeared as such, though in truth I have plotted their destruction ever since Melisande recruited me into the Five. Well, there's confirmation. Melisande is behind it all. She's on top of the Five. She's the one that kind of controlling it. Are you saying Melisande is the leader of the Five?
Melisande recognized the taint of Bhaal within me, just as she recognized it in Sendai, Abazagal, and the others, just as she recognized it in you. She lured me with promises of power and glory, but I followed her for a different reason. Only by joining the Five could I discover who the others were and plot their demise.
I guess by killing your allies, I have done your dirty work for you. I wish I could take the credit for this brilliant ruse, Orin, but it seems I was not the only member of the Five who plotted the downfall of the others.
Melisande is the puppet master pulling your strings in this staged production. I have merely tried to stay out of your path for as long as possible, anxious to see if you would prevail.
Why would Melisande have gathered the Five only to plot their destruction? It matters not, Orin. In the end, both Melisande and I have what we want. The other members of the Five are dead, though she and I remain at odds. And now I suppose you plan to kill me so you can resurrect Bhaal all by yourself? Oh no, Orin, I have no such designs. Bhaal's taint is an evil blight upon the world. I have no intention of bringing the Lord of Murder back into existence. My plan is much more altruistic. I have vowed to exterminate all of Bhaal's children, forever wiping the realms clean of his tainted existence. You have merely helped me in that goal. But you are a child of Bhaal as well. What happens to you?
Once I am certain I am the last, once I know there are no others, I will perform a ritual suicide. Bhaal's evil will die with me, but first I must end your evil existence.
But I am not evil. I am a force of good and justice. People sing the praises of your name, Orin. You strive to walk the path of virtue, but your intentions are meaningless compared to the consequences of your existence.
How many bodies have you left in your wake? Hundreds? Thousands? Saradouche is a smoking waste. How many other cities and towns have you brought destruction raining down upon?
But it wasn't my fault. I'm a victim of circumstance. I am much the same, Orin. Our mere presence brings death. It is inevitable. It is our destiny. We are not to blame. We are slaves to our father's tainted blood. No, Balthazar. You do not know what destiny lays in Orin's hands. No one does, not even the gods.
And as your power grows, so shall the ruin sown in your passing. Kingdoms will fall, and the rivers of Faerun will run with blood.
You condemn me based on my possible future? That is not justice.
Further conversation is pointless. I have a task which I must complete. Your death is a necessity, Bhaal Spawn.
Alright, I assume... Let's see, Ancient of Magic Shielding. I assume he will be very tough. This Sendai... or sorry, this Balthazar. Oops. Summon Diva. Oh, my brother's been held. Okay. You two, get back
Faster
here.
than Chick-Tika Fast Paws.
Both of you cast Simulacrum.
Nature's servant.
Jahara has been slowed. Okay, he's coming to confront me, which is not good. Come on, Nagantis, cast that spell.
Yes?
Oh, he's beating me up too. Pretty badly. Okay, so now we have
Help
two
however
Aries
I
and two
can.
M1s. Dragon's Breath. Summon a Planetar. Old monster, not like that's really that effective. Let's try putting a breach on Balthazar. If he has any protections up, that'll hopefully get rid of it. Summon.
You will fall by my hand!
Can't do anything from... Oh no, my brother's back. He's fighting again. That was a quick fold. This monk over here. Brother, you need to go face him.
Arena I know well. I fear nothing. This arena I know well.
Okay, Balthazar is really, really good at fighting. Give him that.
You will fall by my hand!
Jahara, move. Solar stance. Yeah, he throws out these fireballs.
Yes?
Oh, Mordenkainen's sword. That's always a very helpful one. Some two of those. What do you two do? These are the simulacrums. Okay. Well, you can always try casting Magic Missile. Breach. Another one. Mouse Minute Meteors.
What can I
You
do?
too, main area. Oh. Abudazm's whatever. Horde will. He's healed himself. There he is over there.
Oh my!
Oh.
My
Okay, we need to
honor
get rid of
is
that.
my life.
Whoa, he must have... I didn't see through the haze, but Balthazar must have fallen for us to be transported here.
The greatest of the Bhaal Spawn, the Five, have been destroyed, Godchild. Nearly all of Bhaal's essence has been returned to the source. Your journey is nearly complete.
But the five aren't destroyed. Melisande remains.
The one you know as Melisande is not a member of the Five, Godchild. She is no child of Bhaal.
Then why is she... What is her stake in this, then?
The dead god Bhaal has not been resurrected. You must understand what awaits you at the end of your journey, Godchild. And for this, the one you know as Melisande will explain for herself.
You summon
I
Melisande?
am here. Speak quickly.
You are here at my sufferance, spirit. You will answer our questions.
This is odd, because she's literally still alive, so...
I am no dead thing. You have called a piece of a living goddess to you. However you have done it. Should I become aware of what you have done, you will pay dearly.
You are no goddess yet, mortal. The prophecy has not come to fruition.
It will soon enough. Everything has happened as I wished it, and this will be no different. All of Bhaal's essence will be mine.
How? What does that... If you're not a child of Bhaal, what does that do to you?
Then explain yourself. If you are correct, it shall make no difference in the end.
True enough. So be it. My name is Melisande the Black-Hearted, High Matriarch and greatest Deathstalker of my Lord Murder's Bhaal temple. 'Twas I who led all the chants in his holy name.
Really?
'Twas I who harbored his avatar when the Lord of Murder was cast down to walk among us in the time of troubles. To his greatest priestess did he come for succor.
To my most trusted Deathstalker did I entrust the secrets of my resurrection.
One of his priesthood needed to have access to the essence that would be collected from the Bhaal Spawn. One of his priesthood would have to perform the necessary rites to give the dead Lord of Murder back that essence. And so, Great Lord Bhaal entrusted that duty to me. After his death, I alone retained access to his essence, and my power grew as each one of his mortal children died, their divinity returning to the source.
But that doesn't mean that you should be able to use it. You're not a child of Bhaal. So you've alone retained access to his essence, but how does that go into you? How can you use it?
And so you have betrayed me, Melisande the Black-Hearted. The time draws nigh, and yet you perform no rites!
That is correct. Remain dust, my foolish god.
That's what evil does to each other. They always turn on each other when they have an advantage.
It was I who created the Five, loosed the god spawn at each other's throats, all the while promising those fools that they would serve at Bhaal's right hand. Well, they can, in limbo for all I care. It was I who masqueraded as the protector of Bhaal Spawn, herding the ones that the Five could not find to their doom. I led the last Bhaal Spawns to Saradouche and had them slaughtered.
But you couldn't have known that I would be there.
No, that's true. I knew that Illicera would perish against your might, but I did not expect you to show up quite so soon. Still, you proved a fortunate arrival. Getting rid of one of the Five without it looking like my doing was one thing. But with you already in Saradouche, I could turn you on Yagashura as well, after I let him into Saradouche to kill the other Bhaal Spawn, of course. And then you turned on the rest of those paranoid fools while I distracted them. The 5 were the last thing I had to deal with before I could become the Lady of Murder myself. And you've dealt with them nicely.
It's not over while I'm still alive.
I have most of the essence of Bhaal under my control, fool. I am nearly a goddess. I control the entire abyssal realm that was once Bhaal's, all of the Throne of Blood.
How could you have most of the essence? I should be the one to have the most.
Do you dare come and face me there? Or shall I have to hunt you down like the sorry dog that you are?
It appears you leave me little choice. Too bad for you.
Then why wait? Let's see how the prophecy ends right here and now.
As you wish.
Enough. A battle here will solve nothing. Your course is set, Godchild. Return to your pocket plane, and when you are ready, you will need to end its existence. Then you will be within the Throne of Blood, and Melisande will be at hand. She is not yet done taking the essence of Bhaal's children. I suggest that you move quickly, Godchild. The final act of the prophecy awaits.
And here's the final challenge. I suddenly know with a strange certainty that in the room beyond lies a challenge. So we've returned to Balthazar's
Quickly
throne
and
room.
precisely.
Is there any more of his minions? Doesn't seem so. Alright, so we have some gold and gems. There's no equipment that we can use, but that's typical of monks. They usually don't carry anything. Not like this will really do us much good, but I'm confronting Melisande. We have everything we could possibly want. Okay, so where's your heals, your group heals? Right. Well, Melisande is a pathological betrayer. She crossed Bhaal himself and now wants all the power. Oh, ho, Melisande, of course. Nobody saw that one coming. But betrayed Bhaal, huh? I guess she was his high priestess or something. What's that? Triple crossing? Quadruple crossing? Such a trustworthy individual. That's how evil operates. So that means she played us for chumps. You can't be too happy about that. We wouldn't have stood idly by while the 5 did as they pleased anyway. No chance. We'd be dragged into it no matter what, especially with the whole destiny and prophecy hullabaloo going on around you. We're fated to solve the multiverse's problems, right? Alright then, thanks for keeping me in the loop. One way or another, can't wait to get all this madness over with, once and for all. I bet it won't be easy. How cleverly Melisande planned this. We were used against our will. I am speechless. Well, it's not that I haven't been somewhat suspicious, actually. There was just no proof until now. Yes, I know, but still. Her deceptions have caused the deaths of thousands of innocents. By Helm, she let a whole city be destroyed. She lured and forced the children of Bhaal behind the city walls where they were easy prey for Yagashura. Grumner seemed the only one who saw through her masquerade. She knew he would not talk to you. She used us to get rid of him, too, and to weaken the city's defenses as a result. There probably wasn't much of any defenses. By the time she did her assault, just whoever was left on the walls. Your appearance in Saradouche must have felt like a gift to help her fulfill her most dastardly plans, with us then running her errands and killing the other mighty Bhaal Spawn for her. It's done and cannot be undone, I guess. That is true. All we can do is make sure to stop her now, before she can fulfill her malicious plan. Even her evil deity, this so-called priest, deceived. Come, let us wipe this infamy from the world's face. Exactly. Wipe her existence
Without hesitation.
from Toro. A beer Toro. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything here. Very, very Spartan existence. There's nothing in any of these rooms?
Our actions are good, and will serve the greater balance.
Wow, that's... This door leads up to the kitchens and living quarters for the monastery, which is not worth exploration. Okay, well, let's go out the way we came in, then. Or a kind of sword and the diva getting in our way.
This will not
Alright,
take
so,
long.
what do we have for wish spells? I think we just have the one. We have a time stop. But she's so powerful, she may be able to... I've heard it's possible that if you're powerful enough, that it won't affect you. So there's no point. We have one wish scroll. It would be nice if we had more.
If it must be done.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
Saemon Havarian is no longer there. Since we didn't need his services, he just left.
Certainly.
There's nothing for him here anymore. The people have no money. Balthazar has been driven out. So the only thing left for us to do is to return to my pocket plane and take the final challenge.
Yes? I'm listening.
Okay. No idea what to expect here. Maybe Bhaal will show up. Bhaal as he was. Whoa! I guess I called it. It is a giant slayer.
You should not have come to this place.
I am what lies within you. I am the ultimate expression of your power, godling. I am the last of the barricades you have erected between yourself and destiny. Defeat me, and this plane is no more. There will only be the throne of Bhaal. We're not quite ready. We have to rest then if we're going to immediately go face Melisande. But you will not defeat me, for I am the Ravager. He's already summoned a sword. Brother, keep it busy.
Yes?
This is no use.
I lost my spell. Sorry.
Okay, so we have another one of those swords on us. Who else has one of those? No one. Okay.
Faster than Chick. Take a fast
I think
pause.
it's Imoen, actually. Keep on summoning more of these swords. So we have to summon things, too, to keep them busy.
What is it?
Okay, Ari, move out of the way.
Weapon is of no use.
These swords are brutal.
In Bear's name, it shall be done.
Any kind of help. Any creatures.
My weapon is of no use.
Sphere of Chaos.
My weapon is of no use.
My
Speak.
beloved is getting thrashed by the Ravager.
Die!
Okay,
Yes.
focus on him.
It will be done. I will require it
Tahira.
is done. My weapon. Yes? You will fall by my hand!
Okay, everybody is getting attacked. No one is being left alone.
All right.
For Aerie.
Next time.
Which may not last for too long. We still need more help. Bears.
Nature's servant awaits. What is it?
I'll help however I can.
Good to go.
What we need is a bunch of haste. Go over there.
Right you are.
I am in need. As you will.
What do you wish?
What can I
Haste
do?
has been placed upon us. Well, that should help. Okay, so more spells, more spells. Well, I doubt this is gonna affect the Ravager. Power word stun, but might as well try it. Ouch. Ouch.
Oh my!
Certainly.
Ouch.
Die!
My honor is my life.
You will fall by... My weapon is of no use.
Jackets, get out of
My
there.
weapon is of no use.
He's got defenses up. We need to remove them.
Mini circus.
Yep.
Die!
Is of no use. All right, all right. I will require healing. I await your need. My weapon is of no use.
I'll do my
Weapon is of
best.
no use.
Why are you going
Sarabon
after him,
stands
brother?
ready.
Keep fighting. We're still gonna need more help, so... Is there anything else that we can summon?
You need something if
My
you're
weapon is
Do
sure.
we have a slow spell? That's slow poison. Okay. No.
My weapon is of no use.
Still has his defenses up.
Next time.
Oh, Jahira. Jahira is lost.
Speak.
Alright, finally defeated. Now we just need to bring back Jahira. So, I have a new power. I am more resistant to physical damage. Slashing, piercing, crushing, and missile damage. Orin, I have to warn you. I see a tendency to evil in your behavior. What? It is not plain to see, but you seem to be eager to retrieve your godly father's throne, yet decline to learn about what the Solar is trying to teach you about your past, about yourself. Be careful, love. It scares me to see you so, a lot. Do not give in to aggression and blood hunger. Not now, after all you have done to withstand it. This is the silent path of corruption, and a dangerous one it is. Help me remember what happened. Well, let's clean up all this mess first, then we'll get to that. Gods, that was insane. That's what's really inside us, isn't it? Do you think we could turn into that if we were to completely give in? Absolutely, but the price is far too costly. Yeah, our lives, to be precise. I don't think that was a monster that could be controlled. It seems the kind of monster that takes you over. Makes me want to get rid of this curse even more. What a horrible monster to fight against. No wonder it's been difficult. Just one more step now. After facing that thing, I can't even feel scared anymore of what might be waiting for us.
Yes?
Okay, well, we're gonna have to rest. Seems that several of us have gained in skill. Imoen first. Energy blades. Additional 8th level, not a 9th. Well, it all helps, but... So we have Pierce Shield, Incendiary Claws, Big B's Clench... If we're going to face Melisandre, if she does have most of the Bhaal essence, as she said, a lot of these things will not work on her, but they could work on her minions. Maze could also work. Get rid of somebody for a while. Alright, Jahira's next. So she has additional 4, 5, 6, and 7 priest spells. What is Aura of Flaming Death? This spell causes the caster to be enveloped by an aura of intense flame that both injures opponents and protects the caster from damage. That could be very helpful. And she has another one. Mass Raised Dead. She doesn't really have a very... She has that Harper Raised Dead, which isn't very good. That could help us if we need it. So, you have a bunch of priest spells, so 4... Let's just see if we missed anything. Yes, we did. Those second level priest spells aren't very helpful. There's no heal spell there. So... Defensive Harmony. We haven't... She hasn't really used this As long as we've been together. Probably don't need this. So 5. Another chaotic commands would be good. Insect Plague, which we have. Harper's Call is an awful, awful spell. And Mass Cure. What is that? It's like the heal spell. Oh, that's what Ares using. Pixie Dust. Spell creates a small handful of pixie dust that the caster uses to toss into the air. Any ally that hit by the dust becomes invisible. Interesting. So True Seeing could also help. Wow, lots of spells here. Heal. What is Fire Seeds? Oh, Fireball. Fire Seeds that are conjured. So conjured animals, we have one already. This Dolores Decay. Makes the body rot and wither. That could help. If it even works against what we need. Let's try one Fire Seed, so she does have Fireball. So, and the last one, wow, lots of these spells. So, summon Diva, but the Diva isn't anywhere near as powerful as a Planetar. She has regeneration, summon Diva. Might as well have 2 of those. Why she gets confusion? That's a lower mage spell. Or a Flaming Death. Globe of Blades, and there's one more. It's Implosion. Oh, that could help. Mass Ray's dead, though. Alright, so that's probably good enough. If we're going to go face the most powerful enemy we've ever faced, first of all, we're going to need a rest, and then we're going to... Well, first of all, we need to make sure we have all the spells we need, then we'll go for a rest. Is there anything else that you can upgrade? One final time there, Sespinar.
Gladly serve the great one.
Yes, go look, see ahead.
Needs must I look through your belongings? Match them to recipes, must I? Let me be.
What's this? You got shield? This is my family shield. Orin, are you going to let this creature work in my shield? Adiantus, Sespinar can make the shield better, and we need good equipment for the upcoming fight. There is truth in these words. I forgot that it serves you now. Do as you like, Orin. But you, Imp, be warned that I will watch very carefully what you are going to do to my shield. I can upgrade your shield, but I need a medium shield. Or at least this is what the recipe says, okay? I don't think we have that. Fine, fine. I goes back to digging through your backpacks.
Nope. Nope. I see
medium
nothing
shield.
more that matches with my recipes. No more shiny ones.
Saravok comes to me and says, "It occurs to me that I owe you my thanks, sister." You owe me nothing, Saravok. I disagree. When you murdered me, at first all I could see was my failures. I became enraged by what I was, a mere shade of my former self, and that anger drove me to seek life once more, no matter the price. I would have had my vengeance, however long it took to obtain it. And now, here I stand, because of you. Do you still want vengeance? I believe that some part of me will always desire it in some measure, but it does not consume me as it once did. It is not who I am, because it does not have to be who I am. Years ago, even my most trusted ally had tried to convince me that someday you, Orin, would show me that I could walk another path, that I did not need to be Bhaal's son. I would have cut his tongue from his mouth for his foolishness. Such strange turns life takes. I'm proud of you, brother. Bah, enough sentiment. We have enemies to kill, do we not? Adiantus?
Quickly and precisely.
Yes, my love? I would like to talk to you if you have the time. What do you want to know? I am not turning evil. What are you talking about? Don't you feel it yourself? Don't you see it? Your behavior towards the Solar. It is shaped with the haughtiness of a god spawn who is about to claim her heritage. Striving for Bhaal's powers, believing them to be yours, takes you on a path of corruption, even though your alignment is not evil. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am oversensitive. I don't want to be corrupted. I didn't even notice it's happening. Be humble, Orin. Be humble and let the Solar teach you about your past. Bethink yourself of what is good and righteous, and align your words and actions with it. I will be there, fighting at your side, as long as you want me to. What do you want to know? Nothing. Alright, I love you, Agentis. As I love you.
Yes?
It's time to rest. I don't know if we're going to be successful. Kind of bothers me she says she has most of Bhaal's essence. It really bothers me. Well, that's it. How do I destroy this place, though? I guess if we leave, it'll be destroyed. Okay, basic protection's up. I don't know what we'll be facing.
I'll help however I can.
What do you want?
Defensive harmony. Oh no, that's a priest spell. Okay. That should be everything that we need. We have potions at the ready. Just, well, distributed some of them before the battle with my father. Well, my real father. This should be good.
Without hesitation.
Whatever lays beyond, maybe the end of this place. I hope that Rasad, Nira, and Minsk are taken care of and transported where they should be. Someplace safe. But we have to go now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.